No, I mean, do you want to talk about the pecan trees?
Yes.
Pecan trees?
Yes.
Is it pecan or pecans?
I say pecan.
Yeah. Well,
What do you say?
I say pecans.
Wait, Thomas,
But you
what
can
do you
say
say?
pecans.
It goes back and forth, honestly.
Yeah,
Back and forth.
Nuez.
That's a good
Nuez. You could say nuez.
Mice.
Nuez.
Nuez.
Oh, wait, what do you say, MS?
I think I said what do I say?
Pecan.
Pecan? Pecan?
If I'm talking about a pie, I say pecan pie.
Pecan pie.
Pecan pie.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Pecan pie.
Okay.
Okay.
To each their own, I guess.
Yeah. We'll put it in our description below. You guys voice
No,
mail
we'll just
us.
do an Instagram poll.
We'll do an Instagram poll.
Pecan. Thank God.
This can be on your Confession Fridays.
It should be on my Confession Fridays.
It
I'll
should
add it
be.
in there.
That you've been pronouncing pecan wrong your whole life.
I mean, English isn't my first language. You guys already know that by now.
bro.
So, you know.
Mine either, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably should be by now, but
Nah. Y'all are killing it. Y'all
it's
got it.
easy.
We're getting better.
You can
So,
talk about the pecan.
as I would ask the Lord, he began to show me. So we grew up in Younessa, Chihuahua, which is
Chihuahua.
6 hours from El Paso, Texas, border city to Mexico. And my grandfather has pecan trees, whatever it is.
Whichever one it is, right?
We're getting there now.
But yeah,
Her grandpa's going to be like, why are you saying pecan now?
Pecan.
he doesn't understand. You just talk to him in Spanish.
Okay, that works.
Es nuez. But the Lord just began to give me, your products are going to be these 4 products. And then I was all like, okay, we're going into a market, $1 billion industry. There's so many different hair products. What is going to make this, product kind of stand out? And he literally just downloaded to me, you're going to use pecan oil. And it was crazy because I was all like, I'm pretty sure this is already on the market. So I don't know. And so I started doing my research and I realized this doesn't exist really. And it's a very, very small market of the people who do. And then the best part about it is in Jimenez, it's very, very, very exclusive to the production of those trees just because the soil itself, it can't really be produced in such an area with the same atmosphere and just like obviously the irrigation and all of that. And we actually have a lot of Chinese investors that will come to Jimenez just to buy out like trailers full of these pecan trees, and they try to find them in other places, but they can't. So the number one market where they're actually created is in New Mexico. And then to have them in Mexico, it's just like literally the Lord was like, it's here. Like you have a unique place where it's only grown in this area and not anybody can just get it. So obviously we don't produce oil, but that's where the Lord is kind of taking me to, like, produce the oil, create the products, create absolutely all of this together. And I just was kind of like, okay, I know that didn't come from me. It was literally seeking the Lord in my alone time and asking him, what is this going to look like? What is it going to be? How is it that you want this to kind of come together? And he just like started downloading, this is what it's going to look like. I will also say for anybody who's listening that, you want an idea or you have a kingdom mindset or you have a business entrepreneur spirit, whatever you're looking for, ask the Lord and wait, because it took a while. It literally took years for him to even drop the idea. But then when he started giving me each and every part of the plan, it was literally like waiting. Okay, you gave me the name. Now what's next? Okay, you gave me this. Now what's next? What are you doing here? Now what's next? And obviously in this season, we're going to the labs. We're doing everything else. So it's been literally sitting and waiting and understanding that you can't get discouraged. Don't feel like the Lord isn't listening, because he is. And I feel like those desires and those dreams that you have, it's not because you spontaneously came up with them. It's because he placed them in your heart. Because the more that you sought him, the more that he began to give that to you. And he connected it in a way that you can go out and preach the gospel that might not necessarily look like the 4 walls in a church. So I knew for a fact that the Lord wanted to use me. I just didn't know. I'm like, I know I'm not going to be at a church being a pastor, but I knew he literally, and that's what we keep hearing. The Lord is raising a new generation of businessmen and women, of people who literally seek the Lord, who seek the Spirit. And I kind of go back to, you know, when Abraham was here, and just the fact that he wouldn't move unless the Lord moved him. And he wouldn't do anything unless the Lord like told him to. One of the stories that really kind of marked me was when Abraham had to literally tell his wife, "You have to be my sister." And then they went to the Pharaoh. And then the Lord had already promised him, "I'm going to give you riches." And it was the more that I read it, I'm like, this is crazy. Like, you promised him riches, but it wasn't because people randomly said, "Hey, I'm going to give this to you." It's because he had to pretend his wife was his sister when he got with Pharaoh. And then because Pharaoh did something he shouldn't have, the Lord blessed him even after Pharaoh said, "You got to leave." Pharaoh didn't take away the riches. He still provided. And I'm just all like, sometimes it doesn't look the way that we would want it to look. Sometimes it's about stepping out in faith and realizing, like, when God orders your steps, he will provide the way. And his ways are always greater than our ways. And it's about not limiting our omnipresent God. Like, his ways are just so much greater. And in whatever business idea, he's going to pop out the business plans as your inheritance. He's going to pop out the resources as your inheritance. He will bring the team that you need as your inheritance. And obviously I'm doing this with my best friend who's in New York. Shout out to Sylvia, who literally is my other brain. And I'm just so grateful for her, because literally there's things where I'm like, I don't know how to connect this. And then she's like, "It's like this." And I'm like, even that, the Lord connects people that balance each other out in a partnership. And he's all like, you guys have the same heart, and you both want to help people, women in human trafficking, and whatever that looks like the Lord will minister to her. Actually, the Lord gives her prophetic dreams that I was like praying for. And I'm like, so crazy how you do that, you know, when you put people together, but it's the Lord.